You're watching a TVC News Hour. Saturday's local government election will hold in all the local governments and local council development areas in Lagos State. And the Lagos Independent Electoral Commission says it has put measures in place to ensure a hitch-free exercise. The chairperson of the commission, Justice Ayotunde Phillips, was a guest on TVC's morning show this morning.
According to the law, and we're following the law very strictly, the announcement will be announced at the polling unit, and then at the ward, and then finally at the collation center. When they've collated all the results from all the wards and all the polling units, then it will go to the collation center. And then the collation officer will announce the results at that collation center. And in the collation, there are 57 collation centers, one in each local government and LCDA, and that's where the final results for that particular local government or LCDA will be announced.
Violence during the primaries across the state.
Alarming rate of violence that broke out during the primaries. Well, I was quite surprised actually, because I thought that, being the grassroots and, family sort of, arrangement, I didn't expect there to be so much violence, but there was a lot of violence, spits of it all over the state. And although really it's not in our interest to interfere in intra-party disputes, I mean, like, coming from my own background, I know that courts are restrained and we're admonished continuously to refrain from sticking our nose or adjudicating over inter-party disputes. I sought to think outside the box. We in the commission thought outside the box. And we thought, well, look, we can't just sit down and feign ignorance. We're hearing what's happening. We're reading what's happening. We're seeing what's happening on the television. We should do something about it. So we have this establishment called IPAC, the Inter-Party Advisory Council, which is a combination of all the political parties. So we decided to invite them, to talk to them about it, and please, they should go back to their members and speak to them, admonish them not to fight. It's not a do or die. As we didn't see it as a do or die affair. I mean, like, this is service to the state. Exactly. And if you want to serve really, why do you want to hack yourselves to death before you get there?